It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is not going to make it. They stop him on short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Second and 10 now. Burrow being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. That'll bring up second down. From midfield now, Burrow. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
At the Falcons' 27-yard line.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll be set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A beautiful fake. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 31. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's to the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 21-yard touchdown run. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Jones. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And what do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. That probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1 yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And now they're going to fake it. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your punt.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Falcons grab it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the full.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Burrow's pass intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And all the way down to the 29.
Complete.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow looking to pass. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Falcons take
The first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25.
25-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now this time, Allen will throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Brings up 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
By the Saints, they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football.
On the play. Recovered by the Falcons.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Falcons.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Version is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker. And now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I got to understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
Her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket. And after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Saints.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Carry for the running back.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
31. Saints 14.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Now Jones. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turnover.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now Burrow. And now here is another interception.
4th down pass.
The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Number 1.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. 20.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
10-10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it. He's got a man, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First down.
A big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards.
Watch the shoot. Motion. 56.
To the air, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. First down. Here's Burrow. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A loss of 12 yards.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a deep...
And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it.
Burrow's pass complete.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one... that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 15, and the return will stop right around the 25. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. The left side completion to Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
That it?
Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Go ahead and give him that. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance to be praised. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Alexander on
the first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule.
It's 3rd and...
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And now he'll tuck it and run. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
2nd and 7.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for his wideout. It's now 4th down.
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It has been quite a display here, the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. And this is picked up by the Saints. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp